was time for Margarida and I to have some time apart. Also, this COVID madness was, well, it was madness, and being restricted all the time was bad for the soul, people. I just had to go. Alright, it's very calm at Bocas at the moment. It's just after midnight. We're sneaking out. It was 7 knots and we're doing 6 knots. And we brought the 7 knots up to 9.4. So we're going great. I mean, it's awesome. We're going to get into the current too. Apparently there's a 2-knot current, so we might even do 8 knots in 9.4 knots. So that'll be interesting to see. If all goes well, we're going to be in right at the end of the day, not tomorrow, the next day. In fact, we'll probably be earlier, but I might hang out wide. I don't want to go in at daytime because I just don't want to get caught. I've got Annie here who needs to get on a boat, and it would be pretty tragic if we get we both go into jail.
No, not one.
Annie just says she doesn't want to do that. I'd like to point out that when, remember that time I was spooked by that boat off that reef in the Exile series? I reckon, look, I was excited, I was a bit scared, but as soon as I realised what I had to do, it was all cool, and I was more excited and exhilarated after that. But this actually frightened me getting out of here because I'm thinking, Jesus, I don't want to go to jail. But when you think about it, that other boat, well, look, if they had bad intentions, I'd be murdered and God knows what had happened to Margarida, but I was less frightened of that than of going to jail. But anyway, we're all going good. It was still 6 knots, and now we're doing 6 knots in 8.1 apparent wind. So this is great. There's not a single bit of swell. The boat is barely rocking. It's crazy. Even Margarida wouldn't get seasick. Anyway, signing off. See you in the morning. You were probably wondering about Annie, my wonderful crew. Well, she slept almost the entire way. In fact, there is no video of her at all, since she managed to sleep 22 hours out of every 24 hours. Oh, baby. For about 4 hours, it's been sparking lightning, like all night. Well, the last part of the night. And we're headed for it. How good is this? So the wind switched, getting sucked into that now, which is bloody awesome, because we don't have any lee shore anymore. It's the other way around. It's great. I can't believe it. It's a southeaster. Freaky. But that's looking good. I haven't seen lightning for a bit, but mind you, it's light now, so anyway, looking forward to it. Hopefully might get some decent wind. Mind you, we're doing 6 knots. It's just be good to have a bit of fun. Well, not too much fun. The wind died late afternoon. We saw some dolphins, so I powered up the boat for some dolphin action. But after 5 minutes of seeing Flipper flip here and there and shit in the water with his partner swimming right through it, enough was enough. Bugger using this fossil fuel. This is a sailing boat. Let's just wait for the wind. Still no wind, and well, every so often we go 20 degrees either side of vertical. But the dolphins are having fun. Oh, there it is. Definitely dolphin. There you go. Hit the TV, people. That's my TV. Not much TV action, but still. Could take it when you can get it. Just like that 2 weeks in the Exile series. Crazy. Oh, crazy. Great, now it's raining. Definitely playing out the back. Anyway, I'm going to try and get some sleep. When it's rocky, this is the only place to sleep, on the beanbags. The only place. Anyway, good night. It wasn't too bad. In a couple of hours' time, there was wind, and so we were sailing again. It's early morning. We got the tankers all coming in, going into the canal. About an hour or two ago, there were like 20 boats, and I'm trying to sail in around them. It's crazy, crazy. And sometimes they look like they're really close. They're not actually. They're quite far apart. But at my level, everything is big and huge and just over the top. Just beautiful. Okay, we just passed the Panama Canal. There's a boat there, there's a boat behind this sail. I'm just keeping away from the wind generator. There's another one there, and there's one there, and one just went through. And when we came through, it was dark. It was about 2 hours ago. They were everywhere, like friggin' everywhere. And when I was heading what, northeast? It looked like a wall of lights. I mean, it looked like it was a wharf going all the way out. And I thought, shit, I know I was going to have to go really wide to get around it. But as I got closer, you could see some gaps, so I sailed in. But it's freaky, because all these boats are huge, and, you know, you're just sort of picking your way through. Far out. Anyway, we didn't hit anything, so that's a good thing. Wind is crazy, it's a southerly. We've got a low pressure that's behind us, about 400 miles to the northwest of Venezuela, heading towards Nicaragua, San Andreas maybe, and this is sucking all into it. So we're very fortunate. We're flying along. It's great. I mean, I really want to go to Los Rocos. Now would be the time. This is going to be for 3 or 4 more days. I'd be there, but I don't have my stamp to go out, and I don't know about Los Rocos. It's still a bit weird, so we might just wait for everything to open up, and then I'll attack it. I think we got a current. I don't know if I can sail that good. We're going to be there in no time. Thank you, tropical low. Well done. We need another one of those in a month or 2 so we can go to Los Rocos, and then Margarida can fly to Venezuela and meet me there. I don't know how we're going to organise that. Well, we can always try. Colombian warship fading into the distance. I ought to say hello. They would know me from the Exile series, I reckon. Red sky morning, so to take warning. Well, we're okay at the moment. Let's just get out of here. Chain is so rusty it just seizes up on the gypsy. It's crazy, isn't it? I know, it's on the list, but it's a very long list. and I'm a bit hesitant buying it in Panama because I know that 2 other boats have really been bitten. Their chains lasted a year and a half and it's already rusty. It's crap chain, so I've got to work out, it's either American chain or South Korean chain or German chain I'm after. Something like that. I've got to find that out, and I've got to find out if I can get it here. Beautiful morning, huh? There's just so few boats here. Normally Green Island would have maybe, because there's internet there, so they all hang there. That's people's adventure, going out to see beautiful places like this and getting internet. But I like to be free and have no comms at all, so we are trying to get into a place that is remote. So it's into this lagoon where you need the sun up high to see all the reefs. Yeah, sun's higher. This is our second attempt. We couldn't do it before. It was just too great out. I mean, I got the track, but it's hard to do the track. You got spaces that are like 7 meters wide. So anyway, here's hoping. Looking all right now. Hopefully in half an hour we'll be anchored in beautiful crystal clear water and going for a dive. To here and weave your way through to here. I call this anchorage here the drug running anchorage because there is a small, very shallow channel over here on the outer reef where a small kayak with a motor can meet a drugged up boat on the outside and ferry the drugs through past me and drop onto the beach over here. I've seen the suspicious behaviour and late night lights before. Of course it could be fishing, but they are very box-like looking fish. Of course, this anchorage over to the far left, you won't be bothered at all. I am champing at the bit. I haven't had fresh fish in ages, so it's time to right that wrong. Just getting out through the outer reef. Too easy and too cute, people, so I'll leave it alone. That's the Caribbean Sea. I don't think I've seen it that flat. Of course, I've had this before, but maybe not so as intensely flat. There's no fish, except for that one small dog snapper, which in hindsight I should have shot. It was the first hour of the dive, people. Got to catch it in the last, in the 5th or 6th hour. I wonder if Annie, my accidental crew, is familiar with the don't catch, don't eat policy. I don't think she's probably familiar with that. This is going to be interesting. Now, for some reason, I am hungry and it's only been, 3 hours. I saw a little squid and I'm going to eat it. Now, this is not to gross anyone out. It's not gross at all. I mean, a very short while ago, in the evolution scheme of things, we used to eat everything raw, and eating everything raw is probably healthier for you. Squid is excellent raw. I think I've done conch and I've done hearts and stuff. I'm just getting rid of the skin because it's a bit chewy. Now it's still, the best way of getting the backbone out is with your teeth. So you just bite into it. Hear it crunch? Oh. There you go. That's the backbone. It's like plastic. Still got quite a bit of ink in it. You try and massage all the ink out beforehand, otherwise your boat turns into a different colour. I'm sure you can eat the ink, but I just want some flesh at the moment because I'm bloody hungry. This will save me. Alright. Now, if you like calamari, raw squid is exactly the same taste. Exactly. And it's less chewy too. Very delicate flavour. Exactly the same as deep fried calamari that practically everyone's had. And hopefully this will tide me over until late afternoon. Another thing, because it's so fresh, it's literally 2 minutes old. You put it on your tongue and you put it against the top palate, the flesh is still vibrating. There you go. You can't get fresher than that. But that squid is not going to solve the Annie being hungry problem. And she's a big eater, people. So it's back to the water and swim until I find some fish. This area is full of chasms and caves and tunnels that the fish hide in, so there is only one thing for it. Beautiful fish. And this is Annie from Ireland. Okay, we got fish. We're gonna have a barbecue.
Big fish.
We are hoping the weather holds out. It's been gradually, this is a Cuglio de Pollo, but it should glance past us. Yeah, probably not. Got here just in time, and there's the rain, and here comes the gust front, just starting. I'm just going to keep an eye on the boat. Alright, not the best day for a barbecue, but we're having a barbecue nonetheless. I don't think it's going to get above 20. It'll probably be gone in 10 minutes. So it's not too bad. You're good at preparing a good shelter. So quick.
Oh yes.
How good are you? How good's the Irish?
No, I've got a few hidden talents. Some clothes. And a gym, a cycling.
Yeah, let's check out the gym. That's a novel use of an old kayak. That's a tarp now. I suppose we could make a fire here. I don't want to use the Guna stuff though. We'll just wait till it stops. I just realised the tarp's not out, so I'm going to... Gee, the chitras are bad. I'm going to open it up and get as much water as possible. Alright, Annie, see you in 2 or 3 weeks. We're trying to find a place for her to stay. Annie was supposed to meet a boat to go to the ABC Islands right from here, but with all the weird subtleties, I reckon the boat has already left to take advantage of the dream run. I'm going to save some of this water. I can't extend the tarp out because it's now, the wind's come in at about 15 and it billows and it throws all the water out. So unless I stay here physically, which I've done for 20 minutes, and believe it or not, even in the tropics in summer you freeze, I just leave it like that. At least we'll get some water. What, it'll probably be about 1/3 of the total area, so we'll get some. Yeah, it's not going to go to 20. Maybe gusting at 20, and that's it. That's alright, that's alright. Well, that's a bit of a failed venture. Alright, let's go back and have the glorious barbecue. It's bloody awesome. I don't know what people are talking about. Oh, she's Irish, she should be used to this weather. This water is for showers, and this water is for clothes. We've got showers for 2 weeks, I reckon. That's bloody good. Poor Annie. She's still on the island. The sandflies are so bad, I have to put my wetsuit on. I'm coming for you, Annie! Don't you worry! Actually, you should be right. This is a This is a balmy day in Ireland. Yeah, we've got a reef. This is a balmy day in Ireland, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is midsummer.
Midsummer, people. See, so it's all good. I think it's clearing up over there. Probably not. But that's okay, that's not going to deter us. All the wood's wet. I don't know what to do. It's okay. And he wants a barbecue. At barbecue she'll get. Do you like raw fish head?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, there you go. It's all a winner.
So is this a professional descaler?
Yes, it is, Annie. Nothing but quality. Okay. Looks like there's no barbecue today. Oh look, got a little bit of flamage. Hang on.
Alright.
Wait. We might have this.
No way.
Half an hour later, we're drying it all out and it's burning. So looks like the barbecue is on, well, until Annie gets done by chitras. I'm chitra proof, except for my neck. Oh baby. You still keen on the barbecue? Put in an effort. Carcass, my favourite. That's for Annie. And I'll probably have the wings. And look at the head. So you slice it down with a machete or a tomahawk. And then you eat all of the yummy, yummy good stuff all in here and here. And the eyes. Woohoo! The sandflies were getting so bad, we were going to have to eat on the boat. Oh, baby. I love carcass. All right, let's do it. Get in. Almost forgot the damn potatoes.
Imagine you forgot the potatoes.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, well, wouldn't be the first bloody time. Another day ends with another carcass to be devoured. I really don't know what to do about Annie's problem, but I think we will have to solve that next week. Don't forget to press like, subscribe and the bell button. Have a great week, people. See you next week.